So, with the Light Warden now defeated earlier this morning, and also with all of the side quests now done over in Slitherbow, it's now time to take on the myriad of side quests that are available in Fanow. We will certainly have our hands full and our time will be busy, but we need to do these all, especially if we want to get to level 76, where the main story of the game will continue. So hey there, Elizabeth, Lou, Mira, and to everyone else that's just logging on, we're glad to have you with us here today. So, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Overall Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. And yeah, if you want to, absolutely there, Lou. Who are you playing on right now? Well, first, before we answer that question, we should probably activate these free company actions. But yeah, see, you're on your alt right now. Alright. Well, I will help you out shortly, but right now I need to get on with the show because, as you can see, we're gonna have to take care of a lot of side quests. We have no less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So there's also gonna be 2 chain quests. So yeah, the 1, 2, 4, 8, 11, 15, 17, 18, actually it's closer to 19 side quests. Yeah, we can be doing this all day long. Give you access like I have on Amaterasu? Well, I'm not on a free company member who has the ability to promote and demote. So I can't do that straight away, especially since I'm on air. Yeah, if you'd asked me about 10 minutes ago, while I was doing my chores, then maybe I could have helped you out straight away, but you'll have to wait a little while. Alright, so yeah, we have a lot of side quests to do that's going to take us all afternoon pretty much, so yeah, let's not waste any more time and get on them. So let's start by speaking with Heimet to take on her Aether Current themed quest entitled Suit Up. Heimet is elated to have someone who can aid her. As I live and breathe, an ally of Ronka, it just so happens I have a vital task I would entrust to none other. Our Viis and patrol require new raiments, and I would have you deliver them at Borest. They should be expecting you. I pray there will not be a repeat of your incident with Chief Dennis Almet. I hope not. Yeah, I was wondering when one of you was going to say, I have a Viera now. I knew one of you was going to do it. It was just a matter of time. You know, it was only a matter of time before one of you said, I have a Viera. Yeah, let's go ahead and make our way to where these archers are located. Right over here. Hello there, young lady. Oh, what a sight! It is not often we see so wanted a hero as yourself in this remote area. What do you need from me? Well, nothing. We just came to give you this. A new attire. Wonderful. Indeed, the fabric and design are everything Heimet made them out to be. This will aid us greatly. The leather is made from the skin of the rails and is unsurpassed in quality. They are bestowed upon all who come of age and complete the rites. The particulars said rites, well, best save that for another time lest they give you nightmares. Nightmares? Is it that bad? Also, hello there, Sister Dragoon. Yeah, you're all loaded with a 403 and decked from head to toe as such. I did not expect an ally of Ronka to come to Borest. What brings you here? A change of outfit. Of course. Heimet said someone will be delivering these to us. They are made specially for archers and will not impede our movements as stiffer material does. Every so often, invaders will come clad in steel from head to toe. However, their overconfidence makes them blind. Every defense has an opening, and that is where we take aim. And then over to the awe-inspiring archer. An outsider come from the village? How did you... Well, we came to give this to you. Ah, Heimet spoke of you. An ally of Ronka, yes? Welcome to Borest. This outpost serves two purposes. Here we keep watch for any who would intrude on our home, and also for beasts that would feed it. We must stay ever alert so that our arrows strike true. And so, back over we go to Fanow. Oh, you made what? Oh, okay. I didn't know you were doing 2 VR at once. But then again, you guys know how many characters I'm juggling. Hey, hi, Matt. Unless you've kept one for yourself, I see your deliveries are complete. Thank you. Although I told them you were coming, I imagined it was an entirely different thing to actually speak with you. It should not be long until you are accepted as one of our own. May we work together again, ally of Ronka. And so we'll go ahead and take your experience skill and Aether Currents. Alright, so there's the one. So that should leave us with one last regular quest-themed Aether Currents. And it's going to be down at the far right. Let's go ahead and make our way there right now. Hopefully by riding. Go. Go, go, go. You know, make our way out to the far end, because we want to get the Aether Current themed quest out of the way first. So we want to speak with Laniel here. And actually, she has 2 different quests for us to take, so yeah, we'll definitely be spending time with her for a while. So let's take on her chain-themed quest for the Aether Current entitled Stand on Ceremony. Laniel will bestow blessings upon you. Shinji Okuri, the esteemed guest of whom I have heard so much. My name is Laniel, Master of Rites. It is an honor to meet you. As I understand it, you have partaken of the Katana Revel's knowledge. Is that right? Then the Emperor's wishes have at last been fulfilled. A comforting thought, for with each passing year, more and more of our hunters are lost to the Eaters. We were never a particularly fecund people. Now it is nigh impossible to sustain our numbers. But we will not be driven from our homes, our way of living. So long as the trees of the Great Wood stand, so too shall the Viis. And to renew our union with the forest, we will be holding a small ceremony wherein we offer prayers to the gods. Would you honor us by serving as witness to this petition to the gods? I believe I will. Very good. I shall mention that ceremony is not a formal affair. In fact, it can be quite lively, but for a hardened warrior such as you, it should prove no trouble at all. When you are ready, travel north to the Morning Stars and speak with my student Fanow. She will explain the rites. And so away we shall go. Yeah, so many side quests to do, but all necessary. Especially if we want to get everything checked off. Yeah, if Stormblood has proven to me anything, it's that I want to cover all the side quests in the game. Because I didn't do that in Heavensward at all. I only just did as many side quests as were needed in order to advance the plot and stuck in an odd roulette or 2 when needed. But that's not going to be an issue here, that's for sure. And so here we are. Nice to meet you two. What business brings you to the Morning Stars? Yeah, I came to have a watch at what you're doing. Aren't you accepted? This is such an honor. Thank you for coming. Goodness, what are my manners? My name is Fanow. A pleasure to meet you, and this is my sister. Siona, how do you do? Are you certain this is wise? I realize he is an ally of people, but the ceremony is not meant for outsiders. We cannot go against Master Laniel's wishes. Besides, we may never again have such an opportunity. If you insist. Yeah, not so down with this. Now let me tell you about the ceremony. As Master Laniel has likely already explained, we will renew our bond with the Great Wood through prayer. To ensure our prayers reach the gods, however, we must first beseech the spirits of the forest for aid. Once summoned, we must prove ourselves worthy through combat.
Only then will our prayers be delivered onto the heavens.
Yeah, ritual combat?
As witness to the rites, it is up to you to do battle with the spirits. If you are still willing, of course. Wonderful. This will be a ceremony to be remembered. Shall we begin then? Close your eyes and we will attempt to draw forth a spirit with our prayers.
Alright then.
O gods of the Great Wood, bring us a bounty and wisdom. We call to you now to renew our vows. For the strength to protect these lands, to be the shield that guards against the accursed light, we seek combat with your children, the spirits of the woods, to prove to you our worth.
Oh, the gods! What is it? More than you can handle?
The spirits of our opposing forces. Fire and ice, a terrible omen. Our prayers are enough to suppress their strength, but we cannot cast them out alone. Please, you must strike them down before they wander off into the woods.
Yeah. I guess we gotta fight on their behalf. Yeah, it seems like we have our Viis version of Alphanode and Alice. Yeah, so even though the twins may not currently be with us, they are essentially with us in spirit through these two. Yeah, polar opposites.
Thank you for your help, but in light of what we have witnessed, I think it best that we call off the ceremony for now. Spirits of opposing elements is the most dire of omens. The discord between them would prevent our prayers from reaching to the gods. And this would not have happened were he not here. We may try again on the morrow, but he cannot be allowed to attend.
Yeah, now they're gonna have at it.
Sister, please, he is our guest handpicked by Master Lanil. My apologies. It seems your attendance was not meant to be. Would you go and inform Master Lanil of what happened? We must remain here and clear the altar.
You got it, Alphanode. So back to Fanow. Okay, so let's go ahead and reunite with Master Lanil. As soon as we find our way back over there. Yeah, once we have her quest, then we'll have all of the quest-themed Aether Currents taken care of.
Back so soon? What of the ceremony?
Well, actually...
Fire and ice? Thank goodness they would not hurt. It is never too late to begin the ceremony anew, but I fear the source of our trouble has not to do with the spirits.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, there will go all the quest-oriented Aether Currents, but we have to keep going. So let's continue on with our... Okay, so yeah, she's putting... We'll have to do this now in order to continue the chain quest. So let's move on to our next part of the chain quest entitled Seeing Eye to Eye. The twins weigh heavy on Lanil's mind.
The ritual which you bore witness requires no less than 2 petitioners to summon the spirit of the wood, and they must be out of one mind and one heart. Historically, it's always been blood relatives who were chosen. If what you say is true, and not 1 but 2 spirits answer their call, it is a sign of disharmony between them. Until we discover its source, attempting the ritual again could prove disastrous. But I fear the others will not be forthcoming with information while I press the subject. For our esteemed guest and ally Ronka, on the other hand, I believe they would be willing to speak freely. Would you speak with the people of Fanow and see if they know aught of any trouble between Fana and Siuna?
Alright then. Yeah, in this case, the quest accepted theme works very appropriately. Because yeah, danger is afoot between these two. we'll start by talking with this talkative town's Viis.
Finance, Yuna. In all of Fanow, I can think of no one closer. It is little wonder they were chosen to petition the spirits of the wood. In a sense, we consider all here to be family, but twins are said to have an especially powerful bond. Which is why it has been so strange to see them argue in recent days. They have not been the same since the children and Umoran soldiers breached the border.
Yeah. That might have told us everything we need to know right there. So let's go ahead over to this knowledgeable town's Viis.
I speak with Siuna quite often, actually, about our history and duty to the late Emperor. We were once a nomadic people, or so the legends say, but Ixmaya, in her boundless love, sought to bless us with a home, and so she appeared before the Emperor of Ronka in a dream, and bade him allow us into his kingdom. That is how we found our home and our purpose. Siuna is determined to protect both.
Alright, so that's 2 of them down. We still need to speak with a 3rd. And they are conveniently right over here, this daydreaming town's Viis.
I spoke with Fanow not long ago. She heard that I was considering leaving Fanow and wished to talk. It is a decision not to be made lightly, for we may never return once we leave. But now that you and your companions are here, I feel our duty has been fulfilled. I understand the ruins must be protected from the children, but what difference does one guard make? Fanow shares my feelings on the matter and has also considered leaving.
Maybe that's why there's discourse between the two? Well, let's go back to Lanil and explain more about what we've learned. Because yeah, if the sisters are indeed doing their best Alphinaud and Alice impression, we need to try and nip that in the bud. So yeah, let's explain what's going on. And also, you're wearing Fran's headdress.
I see. Fan yearns to explore the outside world, and Siuna would remain hidden from it. For as long as I can remember, they were inseparable. Fana's mirthfulness tempered by Siuna's pragmatism. I never realized such difference in principles could divide them so.
So what's on your mind? Oh, and here they are. Yeah, girls, we need to talk.
We have finished with the altar. I gather you have apprised Master Lanil of what happened?
Indeed we did.
We wish to apologize for... There is no need. However, were you to petition the spirits again, I suspect they would answer as they did before.
And so?
It will not happen again, I swear it. Please say you will let us try again. Yes, let us try with one of our own and not this outsider. The summoning would have worked if it not for him. Enough, Siuna. The problem lies not with our guest but with you and your sister. You have been fighting over the future of Fanow, is that right?
That says it all, doesn't it?
Family is not meant to agree on everything, but fail to respect your differences, and before long you will have no family at all. What will become of Fanow if the others shared in your contempt for one another? You ought to prepare for another petition of the spirits, and I expect you to come to towns before then. If the ritual is to succeed, you must find harmony. I apologize for burdening you further, but may I ask you to accompany them?
Yeah, we'll set them straight. Of course we will. Yeah, as I lean in off camera.
I will make this work, I promise. I will leave you to your work then.
Alright. Till we meet again.
I fear you have a long day ahead of you.
Oh, believe me. Streaming 9 hours a day? That is a long day. So let's go ahead and speak with Lanil again to take on the next part of this chain quest entitled Mending Fences. Lanil furrows her brow with both a look of concern and exasperation.
Shinji, once more I appoint you witness to the petition. But before there can be another ceremony, a new set of offerings must be made ready. An oblation of meats and fruits favored by the gods. Might I ask you to help with their preparations? Very good. The three of you together should finish in no time at all. When you have gathered what is required, you are to report back to me at once. I will go ahead and begin searching for fruits. I suppose I will hunt for meat, though it will be faster to handle the soul myself. I never realized she had grown so cold. She has always been quite prideful and committed to protecting our traditions. I understand her reservations about permitting outsiders into our woods, but to be so unwelcoming, even to allies of Ronka for whom we have waited all these years, it concerns me greatly. Meanwhile, Fanow seems more than willing to be the perfect host, but now I wonder if her enthusiasm is genuine. With what you have learned from the others, perhaps now you can get through to Fanow and Siuna, convince them to speak of their troubles. Siuna is by far the most stubborn of the two. Reach her with your words and Fanow too will open up to you before long.
Alright then, Siuna it is. So we want to leave the settlement to the south to find her. Well, considering that I do play the game even when I'm not streaming there, it's not exactly like I'm taking a break from my job. Let's go ahead on down to the south and meet up with Siuna. So trying to avoid these stags and does, because they are definitely not throwing us a party. So it looks like we found a little mini settlement here that seems to have been abandoned. Hey, Siuna.
Again, she chooses you as witness. Well, let us get this over with. We require the meat of the blue stags for the offering. 3 stags should supply us with enough, I think. If you can handle that, I will gather the rest.
Alright, away we go. Yeah. A doe next to a stag, but the doe is going away because I think she realizes what's about to happen. Yeah, even she cannot deny the inevitability of what is transpiring. Alright, there goes one. So reading the map, I see that the second's gonna be over here. Yeah, trust me, you want this. Yeah, you want to be put out of your misery as fast as possible. And I shall oblige you. Now let's load up. And boom! And then we need to kill one more, and there is one behind the tree. And then just wait for the perfect opportunity, and then go. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I had my jump available right away when I used Gears Kogel. And there we go. Wow, 11,000 on a Truth Lust? That's pretty good. Oh, are you on right now there, you two? Or is Mira just streaming right now?
Well?
Don't worry, we got what you need.
Not bad. Perhaps you are worthy of the others' praise. You are not quite as fast as my bow, though after all of my training I would be surprised if you were.
Yeah, that's not much coming from you.
All that training to provide for Fanow and protect the ruins. Growing up, I believed we would always be able to defend these woods on our own, but now... Never mind. Would you go and check on Fanow? I will see if there is aught else worth hunting.
Alright, time to go the west then, I guess. Let's see if there are any... Oops. Let's see if there are any, Oh, there is an Aether Current close by. Right over there, specifically. Yeah, might as well take it before we leave. Yeah, no reason not to. Oh, okay. Got it. And then 217 to the southwest. I can imagine they're going to be on the upper tier there. So, yeah, over here should be Fina, and there she is. What are you looking for?
There you are! I take it Sion has turned your way. Well, you're more than welcome here. I am having trouble finding suitable mushrooms for the offering. If you could bring me free, I would be forever grateful.
Alright then. Agaricus mushrooms are what she requires. Yeah, we got to enjoy some gentle Ratika Greatwood nighttime music. So go ahead and over here and do the same thing. I'm almost out near the edge here. You know, see if the other mushroom we need is around the corner here. And it's not looking like it. Alright, so not over there. I want to be careful of this snapweed, though. Yeah, because here it comes. And I do not see the mushrooms in question, so I probably have to go over this way. Attacking the Ancient Guardian, so yeah, obviously that's a fate. I was about to say, what the heck is that? Yeah, this fate just literally spawned. And there's the last mushroom we need. Okay, get these things off me! It just literally fell right off there. Can I pull myself back up? I might be able to. Nope. Gotta go back around. And wait for the stupid snapweeds to go away. Damn, how far do I have to go? Like, I was right there, and then all of a sudden, like, these snapweeds, even though I'm no longer within range of the Fate Circle, like, they were just not going to back off at all. Yeah, they were just never going to back off. Alright, here's the last mushroom. There we go. Alright, am I any close to an Aether Current? 236 southeast, okay. We can definitely go back south and then we can go east. So back over to Fina.
Were you able to find anything promising?
We did, yes. Here you go.
These would do nicely, thank you.
What's on your mind?
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I could work alongside one from outside the Great Wood. Yet here you are, and now I cannot help but wonder, what if the future of Fanow lies beyond our borders? The captain of your Custodium is Viis, yes? Those who leave our village are never to return, but she has proof they may yet go on to do great things. We could reach out to them, allow them to go freely between here and the new homes, perhaps even establish new settlements. The Viis would thrive and the future of Fanow would be secure. That is how I wish to honor our duty to His Eminence, by finding our sisters who left the Great Wood. But that also means leaving behind Siuna. Oh, how I wish she would understand. I think it is time I talked with her.
And then, yeah, no talking yet.
Siuna, she's in trouble.
Yeah, we gotta go find her. And if this is any indication, we're gonna be taken conveniently right towards an aether current. Yeah, sorry Echo ain't got time to play. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, they got these two to put up with. So let's take it to them. And I'll stay clear of that crap. You're dead? You're getting stunned. I'll stay clear of that. And there we go. Are you two okay?
You, of course, it will be you. And now the beasts are gone. No matter, I will find another.
Yeah, your haste is gained to you.
Siuna, no, this is all my fault. When he and his comrades first arrived in Fanow, I was elated. Everyone was. It was a chance to learn about the world beyond the Great Wood. But I never stopped to consider your feelings. What you might think if I... If you left Fanow, I've always known of your desire to see the outside world. I have only myself to blame for not voicing my concerns. Times have changed, and with your arrival, the greatest of our duties to the late Emperor has been fulfilled. The ruins still require our protection, but perhaps we can find another way. One that does not require we sacrifice our freedom. It will be selfish of me to deny you your dreams for the sake of tradition. You will not be the first nor the last to leave Fanow. No matter where you go, we will always be family. Oh, Siuna.
Yeah, what we say, we're not your only allies out of Fanow, or she has no intention of abandoning Fanow when she leaves. Well, let's explain to her. Yeah, that's not just us.
What does he mean by this, sister?
Yeah, tell him.
You are incredibly talented and you'll make a fine member of the Guard someday. But we are not all suited for such duty, and those that grow fewer and fewer. We need your help, sister. The Viis who now lead lives beyond the Great Wood. And you would find them for us? Then I will make of Fanow a village that welcomes them home with open arms. It is a chance to prosper as we once did before the flood, to ensure we carry on the legacy of our forebears. We must seize it, sister, together. I know not what to say. A word of thanks perhaps to a friend here. If not for him, we would still be at odds. Why, you almost sound sincere, sister.
Almost.
If you are done with your jokes, we should be heading back. Lenil will be worried.
And so before we head back, as daytime has now arrived here in the Great Wood, let's go ahead and get this one aether current. So get ourselves up. And then we can look for this thing. Yeah, amidst all these monsters. So, yeah, it should be around behind this tree. There you are. Well, someone's already spamming the fate thing, aren't they? Any others close by? Nope, the closest one would be closer, more likely to Fanow. That's so sweet, Elizabeth. Alright, let's head on over. And see what we have to do, because yeah, we're not done quite yet. Because there's always a reward associated with the tail end of these chains. In terms of something to choose, so hey there, Master Lanil.
Now that you have the offering, it is time we talked. No need, Master Lanil. Fana and I are fine. Better than fine. Change has come quickly to Fanow, and why we allowed it to divide us when we should have embraced it together. We have learned from our mistake and come to understand that though we walk different paths, our goal is the same. That is all that matters in the end. Well, it is certainly good to see you two are back to your old selves. Well, we did have a little help.
And so we'll accept the reward. And with that, we're at level 76. And we can proceed with the main story, but we're not quite done just yet. Yeah, first, hello there, Sister Dragoon. Dressed in the old school Dragoon armor. Alright. Yeah, and having it dyed in pure white. That's not a color you see often on Dragoons, but hey, I'm happy to see it all the same. So, yeah, since it looks like Lanil just has her quest now, it looks like the chain will be ending with Siuna. So let's go ahead and speak with her to take on the last part of this chain quest entitled Hearts as One. Fana and Siuna are prepared to fulfill their duty.
It is time, Shinji. Fana and I will make ready for the ritual. Pray meet with us at the Morning Stars when you are ready.
It is so cool. That's why as long as I play this game, I will never change it. Ever. So yeah, let's go ahead on making our way back over to the pyramids and helping these two now try to do the ritual again. So yeah, hopefully with a successful reconciliation, we will see how this is really supposed to unfold. So yeah, around the corner. Drive away from you. Try not to be seen by you. And then let's go ahead and speak with Fina again.
Let us begin.
Yeah, I think this individual who's fighting has already spoiled it for us.
O spirits of the wood, hear us. We seek to renew our vow to the gods of the Great Wood. For the strength to protect these lands, to be the shield that guards against the accursed light, we demand trial by combat to prove our worth. To Oxshal, keeper of the winds, to Oxcatorl, keeper of flames, to Ixlokwa, bringer of rain, to Ixanpa, the bringer of the harvest, we beseech you, spirits of the wood, hear our prayers and deliver them.
Yeah, that was a little longer version. And so this time, yeah, we have just the one thunder sprite here.
A spirit of lightning. A spirit born of wind and rain, whose spark brings fire, and from the ashes may come a rich harvest. Our prayers have reached, sister, there can be no doubt.
And so,
as witness to our petition, we task you now with slaying the spirits. Go forth and see our prayers delivered to the heavens as the rain comes down conveniently with a thunder spirit in presence. Oh, these timings could not be better. Yeah, you two have greater favor with the gods than you think.
Let's do this. Yeah, no sooner do they summon a spirit of thunder that it starts raining. The RNG works so well sometimes. Like, seriously, admit it, this is really cool that the RNG worked out the way it did. Load up. Hit it for nearly 23,000 points. And finish it off. Success.
The spirit is slain, you did it! I confess I had my doubts at first, but you performed your duty admirably. Would you go and relay the good news to Master Lanil? We'll be along shortly.
Of course. So back to Fanow. I mean, you guys have to have loved that. That worked out as well as it did. Yeah, away we go. And we'll go ahead and let Lanil know about the good news. Welcome back.
Fine, Siona. I take it you were successful this time.
Oh, they certainly were.
Yes, Master Lanil. Everything is as it should be. Though we see the world through different eyes, it does not change how we feel about the Great Wood. In matters concerning Fanow, we are of one heart and one mind. And it is by the strength of your kinship that the Viis shall be blessed for years to come. As you know all too well, the fulfillment of our duty to the allies of Ronka has necessitated change, and no few of our number feel uncertain of the future. But I believe we have found the answer to our woes, the means by which we may see Fanow thrive once more. For centuries we have trusted none save our own that will prove our downfall, for none can survive in this world alone, not even the guardians of Ixmaya. There is much to be gained from opening our doors to the outside world, and your presence in Fanow has proven that. On behalf of all the Viis, you have our humblest thanks.
You are quite welcome, ladies. And so now...
As for you two, I expect great things of you in the future.
Yeah, we look forward to what you two can do.
Thank you, Master Lanil. We will not disappoint you. Fana has decided to venture out into the world to find more of our fellow Viis who might be willing to return home. And Siona has pledged to protect Fanow to help make our village a place where they will feel welcome. Two paths to the same goal. Still, I will miss you dearly when you are gone. But I have yet even to decide where I will go, sister. There is still time for us to be together.
Well, we hope you two will carry out your duties as best you can. And so with that, we'll take our experience skill, plus we will be taking the only thing that works for us here, the blood tomato juice.